In this segment, we will be talking about psychological states that make the process of learning dance moves more effective. Don't get discouraged, it's not a rocket science. All you need to know is that each activity we perform corresponds with a certain psychological state. Let me give you an example. Let's say after playing chess, you are in a logical mindset, and in this state, it's easier for you to do your taxes, for example, or to do some financial planning. It's a bad state to approach girls, all right, because you will be too serious and it's not going to work. Now, when we plan our practice, let's say today is Monday and I have planned a dance practice session for Tuesday afternoon, and most of the time your psychological state will not correspond to that planned activity. So you will be in different state. So what normally people do, so they try to use willpower. So they push themselves like, okay, yeah, I'm playing, I'm a man, I want to do it, yes, I'm motivated. No, but what happens, so that the resistance builds. And then it's not only affect the quality of the learning process, it's also very damaging for your motivation. So next day it will be harder for you to, start, practicing, because you don't feel great about it. All right, and when you are tense, right, if you are in one psychological state and you're trying to do an activity that do not suits the state, so you are getting really tense, you're getting really stressed. And when it comes to learning, stress is the worst thing, all right, it's very bad. Okay, let's now talk about solutions. So what you can do about that. All right, I have come up with a warm-up sequence. All right, the very first thing that you will have to do is you will have to watch the footage that you have recorded the day before, and you can, if you know how to edit, you can add some music, some energizing music, so that you like, or you can just have your headphones and watch the footage like separately on your computer and listen to the music, and that will help you. This is the first step. It will help you to get into a certain mode. You can start doing it already when you are commuting from work, for example. If you are on, driving, or if you are using public transportation, all right? When driving, I mean, so when you're stuck in a traffic jam, so then you can do it naturally. Second thing, this is my secret weapon. I'm giving you all my secret. Goof around. So really, when you're goofing around, so you relax, you lose inhibitions. And I particularly like one song. It's so stupid that it brings me in a certain state, as if I were a mischievous child. Oh, this is the right state to look for, mischievous child. And this song called Barbie World. Maybe you know it or not. So I'm gonna show it to you here, so that you. I'm a Barbie girl. Well, this is amazing. So you have to go through different phases. You cannot jump from, this is how a psyche works, you cannot jump from, let's say you came from work and you're in a working mode, so you're thinking about projects and you cannot jump right into dancing, right? You need to go through different steps. And the third step would be you listening to your favorite music, dance music, and allowing yourself to dance, to move your body without even trying to get the moves right. It can be anything, even like this, like something or like this. The purpose is not to get the dance moves right. The purpose is to prepare your psyche, all right, for incoming information, for new information, and for being able to process that information faster. And the last thing, that is why recording is so important. I will have the whole segment on that. You watch your footage, right? And then you repeat the moves that you have learned the day before, all right? And that those 4 steps, they will 100% bring you into a certain mode that is great for dancing. And I used the same sequence before I went out, all right, and did some field. We did some recording in field in the clubs. I did the same footage, so it helps you to get into the mode, all right. And that is why I was able to learn so many moves so fast, because I was preparing. I was in a certain state that is very more efficient for learning moves. Okay, now another thing that I want to mention here, don't think that you need 3 hours for this warm-up routine. I'm talking about 2 to 3 minutes for each step, and it's enough already. So it should take probably 7 minutes, 5 minutes at most, 7 minutes at most, all right? And I think it's manageable, it's doable, so it's not like 30 minutes. When I was going to dance school, we would first stretch for 15 minutes, and then we would do some warm-ups for another 15, like really, and we only had like 25 minutes for practice. No, this is not our approach. We do everything really condensed and effective. All right, now what you need to do, you know what you need to do, apply it and enjoy dancing. All right.